Hey there, Nikki Harden, woo-woo business coach, psychic medium, and the formulator of 21 Cleanse. I have got a story for you today, and there's no doubt in my mind that it's really going to resonate for you and take a step back so you can shift the way you're dealing with any of the things that are going on inside of yourself. I was having a conversation with a woman yesterday who came to me. She wanted to have a little preliminary discovery call is what we call them, and she was really upset. So this woman is going through a life transition and she's going through a coming of age stage. Two very challenging things that naturally bring up any unresolved material as an opportunity for you to heal and advance through. Now, just the day before, the woman that I was speaking to, let's call her Sarah, okay? Sarah had gone to a healer, and the healer had sat there and projected all of these things onto her. She told her all of these things that were wrong with her and all of these blocks that she had to work through and all of these things about her that she needed to fix. She was projecting a lot of limitations, a lot of negativity, and really left Sarah feeling depressed, defeated, like she didn't know what was right for her, and like she was, it's almost like there was no hope for her, right? Does that sound true? She was feeling like hopeless is the right word. And I just looked at Sarah and I said, you know what? Be careful what you let into your mind. Take control of it, because if you don't, someone else will. Because the truth is, let me ask you, how many times have you been out in a conversation, maybe you're talking to friends, maybe family, listening to something, and they immediately start telling you the answers to all your problems. They start telling you what you should and shouldn't do, what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. They try to tell you what's right for you and what isn't right for you, when really the only person that has the answers is you. You are the only one that has the right answers for you. And you know that you found a good teacher or a good coach when they meet you where they are and they help you align with your truth. They help you arrive at your own answers, because only when you do that, you're really going to feel solid in your path and your trajectory. Now, it takes time to go and to dismantle a lot of the beliefs, let's say, a lot of the beliefs that you adopted in your life, a lot of the patterning that you took on. Oh, look, how beautiful. That's for you guys. So, you create these belief systems and these thought processes and then behaviors that solidify the thought processes, and you get into repeat patterns of behavior that are almost automatic and unconscious because it's so deep ingrained into your belief system. And when you start to take a step back and integrate tools so that you get really close to these upsets, to your thoughts, to your beliefs, you're able to actually rewrite them and reprogram the whole thing, so you actually start knowing what's right for you and then following that up with the right actions. And it's a process. And then not only that, but it takes courage, because to think for yourself means going against the grain. It means telling people, no, that's actually not right for me. It means letting go of things that really are keeping you limited and stuck and probably pretty miserable. So when you do that, it's actually the most liberating, empowering, exciting thing that you can ever experience, because you start living for yourself and making choices that are right for you. So let me tell you a story about a client that I had. Her name is Nicole. And when she came to me, she was filled with anxiety, self-doubt, depression. Her mind was literally swirling with all of these thoughts because her friends kept telling her that she should be doing something different than she was. Her career should be different. She should be living with someone else. What's wrong with her that she's not in the perfect marriage and having kids? Her parents also projected that kind of stuff on her. And she was like a swirling mess, let's call it, right? In the most loving way, because we can all be swirling messes. But really what was happening was that she was getting caught in the tornado of everybody's thoughts and expectations that they were projecting onto her. And because she hadn't learned how to really take a step back, take a breath and be like, wait a minute, what's right for me? Wait a minute, what do I want? The deeper questions that are really important in order for you to find your true happiness and your real life path and to live your real life purpose. She was caught in those cycles of defeat, right? So we did some work, we dove in, I started taking her through really incredible processes and waking her up to her truth. I helped her rewrite her beliefs and shift her perspective, and then learn tools so she could be self-sufficient to understand what is right for her and her in the present moment. And if she didn't have those answers, how to learn how to take a step back, meaning even take a little time until she had those answers and was making choices right for her. And then the second courageous part was actually helping her with accountability and cheerleading, so that not only did she know the right answers, but she actually put them into life, right? Started making different choices that were right for her, and she was on her path. And by the time we finished our coaching together, she felt so confident, so clear in where she was going, so empowered. She was in a new relationship. Her career was blossoming. She was making more money. And she was separating her identity from her parents. And this identity that she had created falling into people-pleasing and patterning. So all of this is to say, for you, I just ask you, and I suggest to you, are your thoughts your thoughts? Are you living true to you? And be careful about what you let into your mind. Because if you don't take control of your mind, someone else will. And if you need some help unraveling those paradigms, please let me know. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world. Whoops. And you can find me on my website at nikkihardin.com, NYKKIHARDIN.com. And there you can actually book a discovery session with me, and we can dive into where you are and what it is you actually want, and start to uncover what's in the way and how we're going to get there. So thank you so much, Nikki Hardin. Have a great day and live your truth.